Hello, and welcome back to the first episode of the Transfer Fever 2. That's the new game I'm going to be playing. I don't know how long it's going to take. I already see a lot of downsides. I played 40 hours of this game only. I actually started recording the different series about this game and found out I know shish about this game. It is a little bit different than Transport Tycoon Deluxe, but has a lot of touching points. There's some disappointments. There's some surprises. Like the surprises, positive ones, is like how smooth the transport of the equipment of the goods is from the mode of transport to the other. Pathfinding is great. Negative sides, why the vehicles don't pass each other on the roads if they're faster, beats me. But that's my experience so far. I might be wrong. Now, I tried recording or playing Tropical 1. I really wanted to have the... this is a climate, and what's a play map? Back, no. I wanted to have different resources because I know there are different resources in the game, but I don't see any here. So for now, let me see if I can have the rivers. Maybe rivers. I like rivers. Rivers are great. Seas are great as well. A little bit more water, thicker rivers, like fat rivers. Yeah, just in case if we need some harbor and stuff. Medium amount of times, medium amount of industries. That seems very average. Big, just because we don't know how long we're gonna play this game for. Just so we have more options. Okay. I would really love to play like Tropical, but I tried Tropical and it just gives me the same resources. I really want to have the rum and sugar and coffee, and it doesn't give me, and I have no idea why. So I'm gonna try this, and then let's see if anything change. Industry closure frequency, sometimes cargo towns needed. Settings, custom. I want European, I don't want US, I don't want Asia. 1950, yeah, that's the earliest game to start, date to start, difficulty medium, up to 6 cargo types. That's the cities require more resources in order to fulfill their full potential. I think so, that seems like it. Industry closure sometimes, that's medium difficulty, and then in the density target, medium. Let's go start. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know what to do to get the coffee and sugar, because I know that they were in tutorial in the campaign mode. I finished one campaign. I did not finish second and third because I wanted to play. I wanted to record for you guys, and I wanted to free play because I missed this. Yeah, playing it this way. But anyway. Hold shift when rebuilding streets or rails. To edit only segments. Okay, here we go. Pause. We're gonna pause the game. I don't know. I always pause the game. These are the towns. Again, the resources are the same. We have oil. Oil is turned into dinosaur juice, or dinosaur juice is oil, but also it's being refined into the... how they're calling it. This is oil. And what is this? This is crude oil or something. Yeah, crude oil into oil. Oil can then be into plastics, I think, or polymers. How are they called in this game? This thing here. It's called plastic. Okay. It goes into plastic, but also oil can go into fuel. Let's see if I can find fuel refinery. Here we go. This is oil into fuel, or yeah, oil into fuel. This is oil into oil. No, this is barrels into oil. So crude oil into oil. This is a refinery. You can see some of the recipes for the industries. It's kind of 2 into 1, sometimes it's 1 into 1. Okay, so my knowledge about the game is the easiest, the absolutely easiest one. I wanted to start with the second, the industrial window, shows current production level, growth, conditions, production, shipment, and transport parameters, percentage of units actually arrive. So, okay, let's read this. The production parameter indicates how many units are produced per year. The shipment indicates how many units per year are shipped to other industries or towns, and the transport parameter is percentage of units that actually arrive to their destination. Okay, that's... don't they all arrive at the destination? I know that they can disappear if they are waiting in a station for too long, and I notice this also being a little bit challenging, like they keep disappearing sometimes a little bit too often for my liking. But okay, so Whoa, look at this mine here, totally separate of, this is iron mine, totally separated from everything else over the mountain top. That's gonna be challenging, that's why I'm gonna avoid it. Okay, absolutely easiest thing that you can do is bricks, bricks. But it kind of needs to align all the stars for you need to align, so you need 3 resources for bricks. Bricks require stone, so you need a quarry, this is a stone. And then you need to turn it into stone into bricks, 1 to 1. That's very interesting. And then you have towns that require bricks. So bricks go to towns, and then towns grow because they consume bricks. But I don't see any low-hanging fruit with bricks, which is fine. There's a more common thing that we can find around the map. More common, it's food industry or grain farms, which that means we're gonna be the most bankrupted industries all around. So yeah, just a heads up. Okay, so what will we do with the bricks? Towns requiring bricks is this one. I don't see any brick factory very close. There's one all the way in the north, but that's a little bit too far for my liking. There's a brick factory here, but there's no brick requirement except here and here. There's a town here, no bricks. This is again bricks, brick requirement, bricks being made here, but it looks like it's nowhere close as far as I care. Okay, so the second easiest thing is food production. You can see here, this is food. So this is food. Do we have any cities that require food? We absolutely do. But do we have any factories producing food? We need to find grain into food. This looks like a grain into food. The only problem here with this food factory, there's no close farm. So this is food factory. We have a farm here. It is a little bit of a wee away. The problem with this is that you need 2 grains to make 1 food. There's another food factory here, but do we have cities that require food? This is again not ideal, and terrain will be on a pricier side over here. I have no idea. I'm looking for more. Give me more options. Food requirement here, food made here, and this is we have a winner. We have a winner chicken dinner, something, and also look at this. They require the machines. For machines you need wood. Wood is here. For wood, for the boards they need lumber. Lumber is here, and then we are missing the second part is steel. Steel is here. Steel requires iron and coal. Coal is here. Iron is there. Wow, this is becoming. This is becoming like a plan already. Okay, we have a winner, I guess. So we have a farm and food factory. So what we're gonna do here, this is absolutely no-brainer. You need to deliver grain with trains. I will go for smaller and potentially more of them. How much does it cost? It's still like practically how much longer and bigger the train is, that much more expensive it's gonna cost. Okay, I'm gonna go for the smallest ones just because I'm gonna act like a cheapskate around here. What is this? This is farm on both sides. If I build it here, will they come? Looks like they will, so I'm gonna do this. So we have our first 2 stations that need to be connected by rail. Will we make this work? Bear in mind, the rail is so good. They earn so much money, so just be aware of that. Let's do this way and go in this direction and then go in this direction. Okay, around the mountain, because it's very expensive to go through the mountain, and it's very expensive to build on the slopes, so I cannot try to not to have too much disruptions on the ground. You can see here that this is kind of cutting through the ground, which I try to avoid, but also you have the when they have to build elevation like this. All of this costs money, so I try to be a little bit more of a cheapskate and save some dimes. Let's see if here we can go for all in. Look at this here. I'm gonna just put this and cancel it, but why I'm gonna cancel it? Look at this. This is huge mound. In my opinion, technically, I think we can build even a tunnel underneath there if we need to pass, but I think it looks unrealistic, and well, it's not unrealistic. There's many examples like that. It's just that I like it more to the ground. Yes, locomotives might struggle a little bit, but I'm happier for them to do so. 120, 19, 90, and 89. 91 and 89. So let's build this. Okay, so what do we have here? Train going in this direction. This is where the train is supposed to go. Let's try to build buildings now. We will need a... This doesn't need to be on the road. This is just a cargo. We have steel mill is here. Iron, coal... wow, there's so much industry, so many industries here. I was supposed to rename the cities to Slavic name cities, but yeah, whatever. I'll leave it as it is. I'll leave it as it is. Just as a protest against this game. Not a big deal. It's just like I wanted to say, like, now because you're giving me these stupid British names, I'm gonna build Slavic names. No, that's fine. I'll leave it like this. Slavic name like Anchorage. Yeah, that's for Ghost. Yes, it's Slavic game. Slavic city. Of course, joking. Okay, so we have the new line. Let's go and click on the station. That will be here and then here. And it's not doing it. Here we go. Boom. Station there, station back. Perfect. If I need a second train, I'm going to build bypasses somewhere in the middle. But for now, this is the best I can do. So let's go and buy a train. Train is going to be the only locomotive we have early in the game. That will be the 1/3. 1 out of 3. Right. There is nothing else. So I'm going to select that one. And now we need a grain car. Which car can transport grain? That will be gondola. Something that I use in Dublin when it rains. And it rains often. Okay, gondolas. How many can you carry? 4 capacity each. This is the absolute basic vehicles, and I know I'm gonna need a lot of it, so I'm gonna go for 40 for 10 wagons. 1.4 million. This is, guys, we just spent 40% of all the money we have, but this is supposed to start getting us money. Okay, so that's it. Don't press this. And then line 1, and that's it. We are on the way. Move away from the train depot. You're going? It's going. Okay, I think the food industry is close to the city, so I think I'm going to be delivering this with vehicles, local vehicles. Again, this can carry 40. 40 is nothing. It's peanuts. It's peanuts how much we're gonna need. We're gonna need a lot of money. I think, let's speed this up. Let's speed this up and see the first train. Let's enjoy the train, but it's sped up train, so just bear that in mind. I don't want to. Let's enjoy the beautiful view. That's the city. I'm gonna change the name of that city. I'm definitely gonna change the name. What Slavic names with A we have? The last one, when I played, actually I recorded and then I decided not to publish it because I was noob and I learned a lot going through the, let's call it a tutorial, the campaign. It's practically a tutorial, teaches you how to play. I had Kharkiv, or Kharkov, but I will not do it this time. Look at the speed there, 40 kilometers per hour. Let's slow the normal speed and let's see how it looks then. It is old. Oh, is it always the same guy? I think it's always the same guy. Yeah, good man carrying the grain. This is going to be full train. This is very nice to see. I totally see myself getting another train here and getting our Arkhangelsk A. What do we have? I'm just gonna open a map and see if we have any cities in A, in Eastern European that I would like, Eastern European cities with A that I would like to use. I mean, there are smaller ones and stuff. I wanted something significant like Czech Republic, Prague, Brno, Ostrava, Warsaw, Gdańsk, Krakow, not Łódź, not Szczecin. You guys need to get something. Augusto. Augusto. Counts, the Eastern European counts like Riga, Vilnius, Kalipeda, Narva, Tallinn, Riga. Actually, very interesting. The only city from Latvia I know is Riga. I see the cities here. I can try to I can pronounce them, but I don't want to. Right. So we're waiting for the first vehicles to arrive here with food. I think I would like it to have already set up the. Let's do Arkhangelsk. Let's do Arkhangelsk. How do you spell that? I am looking. Where is you? Ark. So here. There you go. Never visit. I don't think I ever even went in Street View, which I love to do in the cities, especially in Eastern Europe. I think it's spelled like this, and there we go, Arkhangelsk. This is going to be our city. Why I changed the name straight away? Because you can see the station name is called Axe Bridge, and if I build a new station now, it's going to be called, boom, Arkhangelsk East. So it's going to be changing the names as we go. Okay, when you change the names. Even here, like what's the station here? Also Exbridge North. I can change it to Arkhangelsk North. But maybe I'm going to do it off screen. Maybe I'm going to do it next time. Whatever. Not now. Okay, so this is the city. And this is the requirements of the city. These are the things that they require. I will just go and cover real quickly how to see what they need, because the different industries are in different places. You have these machines requiring machines in this part of the city. Your markets, shops, pubs, they require food, bread. So this is what we're going to be focusing on. And this is commercial building also requires food. So let's see one more time. You see where the bread is required, and also don't be afraid to demolish some buildings, but currently I think I'm going to be a little bit on a cheapskate side, and I'm going to try not to demolish the buildings. Let's see, this one, I'm thinking, because cities develop, they grow. If I grow this city, this is covering most. I'm only not covering these. I'm kind of hoping that there's going to be a road built by the city in this area here. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to build this road. If they don't, I'm probably going to build it. Maybe I'm going to build it anyway. But yeah, this is it. This is very, very short distance. Well, it's a short distance. I don't even know what's a short distance these days, because I thought some distances that were short, and when I tried to transport bulk cargo, I actually quite failed. Okay, so next up, we have the new line, we have the clicks on the station, this one and this one. Why am I son of a gun. Why am I setting this fast? Because I think they need to have a vehicle visiting this station before the train arrives, so they can start creating resources there. By the way, stations can be upgraded very much so. For example, if you go to the configure here, you can put a railroad line here, and you can expand the cargo section of this railroad station, so we can upgrade this station very much kind of easily. Even here, like usually what I like to do is put railroads next to that, and then platform on this side, and I don't know how much it can grow, but I'm thinking that it can grow a lot. Initially, I'm hoping to get all the city to Arkhangelsk over here, and by the way, just because I'm choosing one nation over the other cities, I'm gonna try to balance this. I know that some of you have tensions, but I'm proud of my Slavic and Germanic heritage and the Mediterranean, and I'm a mixed breed. I'm a mutt. I don't care. Right, so we have now already, boom, look at this, food being produced. They have 36 grain already stored. They can only produce 20 food out of this. So what I'm gonna try to do is, as they produce more food, I'm gonna let it pass a little bit. How much we can carry? I think it's 4, right? This can carry only 4. Yeah, go for another one. So I'm gonna assign you to line 2. Perfect. So this is 4. Let's let it slide a little bit more. Did we check the finances? How much? Oh my God! Railroad already earned 50,000. We're rich. I'm telling you, we're rich. If you go and take into account how much money we spent, this is the total minus 2.19 million. But we spent on investments minus 2.199 million. And that's a 10,000 plus. We just earned 10,000 with all our spendings, even on trucks that I still didn't even start producing. Where's my other vehicle? Did I buy it? I don't know, but let me buy more. Okay, looks like I need to zoom out. Here we go. It's here, it's loading, but this is being produced quite quickly, so I'm really happy about that. Oh, by the way, as you produce, the industries actually are being upgraded. But I will balance this because, oh, by the way, as far as I know, you can get a lot of money as a loan. I didn't even reach the limit, like 10 million or something. Oh, by the way, all the money that you have is actually borrowed and should be kind of returned. BS. I mean, like, maybe you need to, but anyway. What I'm gonna go for is how many vehicles do I want here? Let's balance this. This one is halfway back, and here we already have it's all consumed. I think the trucks can go several times there and back. I think I might leave them alone because this is a very short distance from here to here. I think 3 vehicles are gonna be fine before the truck arrives next round. Train arrives with more resources, so I'm happy with this. Yes, easily I can just double this. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I am not sure, but I can easily do this. I'm kind of looking at you over here, and I really want to make this road, maybe I'm gonna make it as a poorest road ever. Why am I doing this? Because when I build this, now we have even these houses in range and kind of satisfying more customers with food deliveries. By the way, no food has been delivered yet. This one didn't turn anything. Let's go and start turning money and see our profits from the this first deliveries. Let's go. Okay, and let's see. Also, we're gonna monitor our town. We're gonna monitor this town. Whoa, 2.7 million. Did we earn more money? Oh, 3,000. He's plus 3,000. Whoa. And now, since you have stuff delivered, come on, grow. Poke, do something. Will it grow? Like, it's pretty fast as it like progresses and stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised if it started growing straight away. I don't know, it has a specific design, the city is. Let me see if I let them deliver more stuff. Here, plus 10%, so it's projected to grow. But come on, man, give me some new buildings. How to save? I thought it was like something happening. As soon as something happens, I'm all over it. I'm jumping around all the time. Okay. I don't see any growth now. We're gonna focus on that later. Okay, we just spent 2.5 million on this, and what do we have to show for it? Again, this train, as it arrives, it still didn't arrive. We're still halfway there. I'm 100% sure I'm gonna need another train on this route. These guys here are taking all our jobs. No, they're taking all the food, so they might be running dry. Oh, we don't want that. Let's speed this up to see one more circle here. Let's look at the city potentially growing. Oh! When you see Slavic name in the movies, there's something. Oh, this was something also. Did I see? No. They're upgrading my road. Yes, look at the houses growing. Oh my god, this is so cool. Okay, so train still didn't arrive, and this vehicle here, the station is empty. This vehicle has 3 out of 4, and when this arrives, this one... Okay, so we have more than enough vehicles transporting food here. We need to supply it with more grain. I will stop that. I will have none of that nonsense. I will, all jokes aside, I will be focusing on other industries because I want to supply our Arkhangelsk with everything that we have. That being said, where do I get my wood from? So steel mill, coal, iron. How am I supposed to build? I'm thinking big picture here. Big picture. I need to have a main line. Let's say that here, wood, this is gonna be one line, and then we have these guys. We have iron, we have coal. No, sorry, it's here. Iron, coal. Coal might be with trucks. We'll see if I'm gonna trucking the coal, or it doesn't need two. But you can see that how powerful the trucks are. Okay, let's do this. Next up, making wood. Wood is gonna go from... Do we go from here or from here? I actually want to do it from here, even though it's... Oh my god, what kind of name is this? Let's go with... Chisinau, Cluj, Częstochowa, my ass, never. Crkvenica, that's where I used to grow up, a small town in Croatia. Not grow up, I went there for summer holidays, I have family there. I have no idea, I'm kind of lost here, cities with C, Chernihiv with CH, but okay, let's go Chernihiv. This is going to be... There we go, Chernihiv. That's in Ukraine, so we have one Russian city, one Ukrainian city, and everybody should be happy. Hi, yeah, of course, that's how it works. So we have here... Oh, this didn't change. Of course, industries don't change names. Okay, so we're gonna go with the train station here again. We're gonna go with buildings. We're gonna put it right next to this one. I'm gonna go for small trains like this, small train station like this. And the next one needs to be close to the close to these guys here, because this is where the wood goes. And now it's the thing where I'm kind of gonna start to shape how the railroad is gonna look like, because if you make only individual lines like this, they're gonna be underutilized. So I would like to utilize them a bit better. So let's go like this. I'm thinking, because we have iron mine there, that I want to... Oh my god. That I want to do something like this. And boom. Let's say this. This is iron mine, this is wood as well. So I want it to go like this, and then this is gonna be all the way to coal. So yeah, let's go like this, all the way here. Yes, and then go in this direction. Yes. We're gonna be expanding this as I see fit, and then go in this direction. You see, I build huge swaths of railroad, and this is not always a good thing. It creates these things, and I don't like these, like canals and stuff, because it connects two areas. Doesn't matter what height they are, what the height difference is, it just goes through the land and everything. It doesn't go like the most reasonable, it just builds straight, which is not ideal. I mean, eventually it's going to be very, very smart, because trains won't lose any acceleration and stuff, but, you know, the big picture. Okay, so how do I do this? I will skip this station now, but I will build a railroad going there. Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because... good enough. Because I want to connect this... No, I can't do that. I think I have to do that. I think I want to do that. Like this and this. And then... eventually it's gonna make sense. For now it's gonna be like just like this, Boom. I need to go for wood and back, and that's about it, nothing more. Okay, so we need to make a line. A line is gonna be from here. It's gonna go to here, and it needs to transport a lot of wood. This is line number 3. So let's go and buy a train. Buy a train, add, and then wood. This is wood. Not wood, wood. You Polish. There we go, and buy it. Perfect. And then select here, line 3, and it's on its merry way. Train is it free to roam around? Yes, it is, but wait, is it? No, it's not. The other train needs to go to the station first. I can do stuff like this. So see, how this game works is the look at this now. I think they're both gonna be able to move now just because there's a signal here. Yeah, this one is moving. They do have a lot of carts, but this is the only steam engines that we have in this game for now. So yeah, just bear that in mind. Okay, so he passed. I think I don't like the... Actually, you know what? No, that's fine, that's fine. Leave it like this, and we'll see how it's gonna be here with the food. If we need to increase the production of food and stuff, we'll work on it. And we're actually poor now, by the way. Not even close. I am going to get more loans, spend more money, get more loans, spend more money, get you know the drill. We have a train station here. And we have the this guy over here. This is where the wood is going to go. But in order for this to fully function, we need to supply it with steel. And steel is another big one. Steel requires a lot of stuff. Steel requires, let's go and check it out, 2 iron and 2 coal to make only 1 steel. So that's gonna be the basic so far industry. So I'm gonna go and get more loans. Can I borrow more? Can I borrow much more? Let's go for another 5. Whoa! There's a limit. Obviously, there's a limit. So what I'm gonna have to do is be careful with our finances. Make sure that we have everything being delivered and consumed as much as possible. So we have here the wood. Do we have? Oh, by the way, cities can require lumber. I think it's called boards here. Let's see, planks. So we have logs and planks. I thought it was lumber, but I think it will be more or less the same. I think cities can consume this, but I need to confirm if any of them do. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see it here that they really need planks, but I know planks are easily made into tools, not machines. These are machines. You can make them into tools, and tools are the wrench symbol right here. And then cities demand this, as you can see. This city wants it. This city wants this, but this is gonna be a lot of finances. Let's call it like that. I would really like to try to close. I don't know if it's possible to close this loop up because we need to turn wood into logs into boards, and then boards to the steel mill, and then we need to turn iron ore to the steel mill, and then we need trucks delivering coal into steel mill, and then steel here, and then this there. Will we have money for all of this? I have my doubts, but you know what? Let's see if I can utilize only one. If I can utilize only one rail for all of this. I can see here that we're gonna have. Let's do it like this. Yes. And this way, yes. I see that we're gonna have challenges here, so let's do this signals. We're gonna do this. This is a main line. This is when you're going in this direction, you need to wait for the signal. When you're going in this direction, you need to wait for the signal. And this one here is like this. Here, these are the trains on this left-hand side. These are only trains going from the storage area here. And then let's try to make more buildings in this direction. Okay, it doesn't like it here. I need to extend the road first. So if I go for road, there we go, and then buildings, then buildings for rail. this one. On the rail. And there we go. Let's see if we can get this working. Right, let's finish this off. So we have the station here, the iron station. So we're gonna be trying to get this one up and running. Do we have trains in right directions? Absolutely not. So let's see if we can expand this one. Luckily, our knowledge from the Soviet Republic game is it's still there, so I think that's gonna help us a lot. We do get some refund from this. Let me show you. If you demolish these, you get... It didn't show me any refund. Bastards, I knew it. We're gonna go for the iron and deliver iron to the steel mill, so let's go with that. We have 4 million. Let's go this guy. Oh, wait, what? Why is this still here? We don't... What? We do have this one. Why is there another one listed over here? So if I go to trains... Oh no, right here. And buy... Okay, it's not there anymore. Let's do this one. I don't know, maybe it copied it from the last time. It's not purchased until it's actually... You select buy, so it's fine. Okay, so we need this one and we need iron ore. Iron ore, I think I want to have quite amount of that, like again, like 10 carts, 1.4 million. Yeah, let's go for that. This needs to be set up as well. So let's see, a line from here. Oh my god. New line. Click on this one. Perfect, and then to here. Okay, perfect. Arkhangelsk, both of them are Arkhangelsk. Okay, that's surprising. Right, this is the line 4. We click on the vehicles and select the trains and put it to line 4. That's it. Looks like it's going. Usually would get notification here if something is wrong, so looks like everything is right. So that's very nice to see. 3.3 million left. So we have a couple of things we can do around here. So we have 4 more lines to build. One line is coal, which we're gonna focus on shortly. Is this gonna start? Oh, this is producing quite a lot already. That's very nice to see. This one. What are these guys doing? Do you have? Yeah, it's full. For now, it seems like it's doing okay. Again, how do you calculate the income expenditures? Is this one here, like the investments. If we remove investments, if we are plus or minus, bear in mind that a lot of these trains just started their first trips, so they gonna be you know what, I'm gonna actually let them pass a little bit. Where's the wood train? Wood is here. Are you going strong? I hope you are. Yeah, it's gonna go strong. It's gonna go in, and it's gonna go into the system first on this line, and then when it passes here and goes for unload, this one should... Oh, actually, this one should not stop because we still have... Oh, why are you going there first? Oh, you bastard! Doesn't matter. It's not gonna affect us. Shouldn't affect us. Yeah, it stopped right there. It's waiting for the wooden one, but it should have gone in this direction. They should have gone for this, and it's not. That's unfortunate. How fast are you going? 24 kilometers per hour. Yeah, these trains are really not powerful, but they are... yeah, they're not powerful. They can carry the volume, you know, depending on how many carts you put, but... you can see 30 kilometers per hour. I think these gondolas are limited to 50 kilometers per hour. What do I mean by that? The carts, not only trains have the top speed, the carts have top speed as well. Oh, 40. Wow. Oh, well, the passenger one is 40. The other ones are 50. So, just so you know. That's okay. That's okay. We know what we're dealing with. I am still surprised that... Well, you know what? Why didn't I just reverse this train? If I reverse this one, Arkhangelsk branch... Is this Arkhangelsk? Yeah, this is Arkhangelsk branch. So it's gonna go there now. Well, at least some time saving. It's not a lot, but yeah. So, and then it's gonna deliver this here. Okay, I'm gonna go for the next one. Actually, do I need... Yeah, this train... No, I have no idea if this train is going to be delivering more coal than these trucks will. Sorry, will this train deliver more iron than these trucks will deliver coal? But I'm going to start on this. So here... Doesn't matter, I can just go here. And then we're going to go for this one. It doesn't matter, it's fine if it starts from this side. We're gonna create a new line. We're gonna tell them to go here and then go... Oh, too close. This one here. Oh my god, what is happening here? What am I pressing? Am I being slow? I think I am. This is line 5. I'm gonna go for... buy a couple of these. We have this one. So we have the 3 vehicles. I think I want 1, 2, 3 to line 5. There we go. I'm pretty sure they're gonna start mining straight away. Yeah, coal is gonna be here. They're gonna be delivering 40 iron. That's enough for 20 steel. And then steel delivering here. I'm thinking about horses again, but I am not sure. I'm thinking even about correcting this road. Oh, one of the stupidity of the game is this road system. So when you have everything horse-drawn carriages, that's fine, because you can't even use the maximum speed. But roads are kind of counterintuitive. These roads, you can see on the top here, it says that it's 20 kilometers per hour. Well, mud roads, small country road versus small street, they allow you 40 kilometers per hour, and it's progressively up. Medium street is 40, large street is 60. While here, small country road is 40, 60, and then 80. So mud roads, gravel road, it's not gravel, that looks like a mud. Well, you know, soil, dirt. Dirt roads are actually faster than the other ones, so very, very interesting. But yeah, anyway, so what do we need? We need to speed the things up, and let's see where we are. This is wood train going there. We have the iron train full of iron ore. We have the... We have the iron, steel. This should be actually... How much do we have? 78. Wow, we have more than enough coal. I think potentially we might have to put a train over here as well. Well, more trains here. But again, depends on the consumption. I think initially I want to have supply chain running, so the factories know that we are taking supplies of them. But look, steel, boards, and this is where it needs to go. And then I think I want to do everything here in trucks. Might be wrong, but I think I want to do it. So this is steel, and then here we need this guy here. Okay, so this is the last 4, actually 3 lines, but let's see a station here. Do I have to demolish an industry here? Wow, that's expensive. If I demolish industries, that's a good question. Where do I place it then? I can do it here. It kind of engulfs most of these industrial area, and hopefully if there's any roads being built in the opposite direction, it's gonna be a bit better. Okay, so what do we need? For 3 lines. 3 lines. First, a new line is gonna be delivering steel from here. Actually, let's go with wood first, because we should get a lot of wood now. Wood here. Okay, perfect. So do we have trucks elsewhere than here? No, we don't. I'll use these ones. So 3 trucks. They need time to refill. 1, 2, 3. All of you, line 6. Thank you very much. That's it. Next one is gonna be steel. Iron has been delivered. Coal should be delivered as well. Consumption, they had some consumption, so let's go and build the next line. That would be line from here to here. And that's it. And then we need 3 vehicles. 3 vehicles. Oh my god. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong building, dumbass. Right, so 1, 2, 3, and assign it to line 7. That's it. And until they start, I'm gonna speed this up now. Until they start, because these roads are fast, but the horse-drawn carriages are actually slow. So, the we need supplies from the lumber yard. I think we have enough time for this. Looks like the next train is coming over. Consumption is still there. It's just nothing is being shipped, but that should change shortly. And boom, 255,000. That's nice to see. And look at this, boom, shipping is actually going. That's perfect. We have a lot of lumber here. We should have a lot of iron ore here, and we should have a lot of coal ore here. And this should be generating somewhat of a profit. Again, I'm gonna be still running this very, very fast. Look at the income, but this is only, it's only March. We're gonna have expenses. You have fixed expenses. I think we are now 10 million in debt. So 10 million. 100,000 every month is going to be here. The only income that's going to be here is the truck income. That's this one here. For last time was 44,000. We had a road minus. I think it's due to the investments. No. These are not investments. This is investments. But we had minus. No. We are here. This one investment was this minus 300,000. I'm gonna run a bit faster here. Whoa, what are you delivering? Are you delivering stuff? What are you doing? Line 7. Why didn't you go here first? I selected this as a first station. I don't know. I think sometimes they act like dumbasses. But now, maybe it's for the best. Maybe they need to go in the wrong station first. I think spreading out needs to be managed somehow. I don't know if there's an option for this. Set line, reverse. No, I'm not sure. And then let's see these guys here. These guys are full of wood. Okay, so they're delivering this slowly. Financially, we are minus 100,000. Bear in mind that these trains are the money makers. Every train that arrives on a station full of goods is bringing us a lot of money. So we have this wood train here wanting to go there. We have iron train now blocking it. You'll see those two not bypass each other, but this guy is gonna stop here. This guy was profitable this year. This guy is negative this year. We'll see October. I hope that this is not too long for them to at least bring one load of this per year. November. Oh, who knows? This is very long. We're still kind of balanced. November. Yeah, this is not gonna make it. December. Oh, let's see. December 17th. Oolykee's birthday. Oolykee's birthday. And let's slow down. 369,000. This is the money he got. 369,000. We are minus 1,600, which is very, very low. And this is gonna be, I don't want to say ending of the year, but let's see, the ending of the year as we know it. Boom, 1,600 minus, which is great. We didn't have any investments. We are breaking, more or less breaking even here. But let's do the basic things here. The railroad is plus. Trucks are minus. Bear in mind that some of the trucks still didn't make any profit by delivering these stuff here. We do have tools, as you can see, machinery. Production of machinery, but requires steel. And steel is now coming. For the first time, steel is going to be delivered here. Okay, so let's go with the next line, the last line that I want to build here. That would be from here to the Arkhangelsk. I will also put only 3 trucks here initially, but more and more I play this game, I think these trucks, our horse-drawn carriages, are not the way to go. almost on anything. So this is gonna be line 8, and I put it on line 8, right? I think I did. I can click on this, click on line 8, and see that there's 3 horses there. But it needs to be upgraded to better quality. This is very short. This might not need an upgrade, but let's see this truck. You see this? Oh, it has 4. It's 0 here. So it looks like this train kind of works perfectly because they're delivering and oh, okay. No, I want to say it's perfect, but it's not. This train, this truck or horse-drawn carriage just left the station empty, so it's not ideal. We need more grain, and this is something that I'm considering to upgrade now. Like next, we do have 2.5 million left. I'm still hoping I will get the. I'm still hoping I will get the. Positive bank balance and all the resources we need for further growth of Arkhangelsk. Oh, we actually didn't make something that I really should. Public transport system. Okay, so let me show you how this works. This is very interesting. In Transport Icon Deluxe, the houses were generating passengers. I don't know how were they generated on individual stations. Well, it was the same volume of passengers across the stations within a range, and then you just transport people like goods from place to A to place B, doesn't really matter where you go, so it wasn't really sensible. Here, you need to put stations in a proper location, so let me show how it works. So if you go bus/tram stop, first thing kind of important is layers. No, not really important, but let's talk about this. You have three different types of these things. Oh my god, I'm recording this on the 4th. This episode is gonna be from 4 different segments. Just busy day. Right, so we have the industries. You can see here some of them are upgraded, some of them are quite high in upgrade. This is residential, it's of course not industries. Industries are yellow ones, there's a residential building right there, and this is commercial ones. Pretty straightforward. Now, public transport. This is very cool, at least in my opinion. Technically, you should connect those, parts to each other. If I turn off the overview, you can see what the, I'm gonna put in the center of all of these areas, try to connect as much as possible. So you can see here, and then we have the industrial area right there, and then the residential area right there. Make sure that it grabs maybe as much as possible, if not everything. I think this would be okay. And then now let's do a first public transport line. 1, 2, 3. Boom. That's it. Okay. And now we need to public transport something. Oh, it's paused. Public transport something. Now, this is something that I made mistakes before. You need to be good with public transport. You need to transport all your people. Because if people are on the stations and they're not being transported, they're not happy. If people are not happy, it's reflected on the city. So here you will have negative numbers, minus percentage, and that's a problem. Food-wise, it looks like we are doing very well because food production is quite close. I think the next level would be another grain train and try to deliver. I don't know if we will need more trucks, but we're gonna get better trucks in time. So another grain train delivering grain and bypass. Do we want to do it now? No, we only have a few minutes left, like 7-8 minutes in this episode. I want to stabilize our finances. I want to see how we're doing with everything that we did here. I wanted us to have this nice little public transport system running around, robbing banks full of... Yeah, so I wanted to see that all of these guys... Oh, here we go. They're actually spreading between the stations. That's actually cool. Did this one go left? Anyway, this is how they're gonna go, and this station here has the most passengers, as you can see, and I'm kind of hoping that these guys are gonna be... Oh, boom! Growing. Let's see the... Let's click on Arkhangelsk, and it has... What's positive? Destinations? Oh, this one here. Public transport, plus 10%. Yay, boy! Yeah, boy! The next stop would be in between cities public transport, but yeah, that's gonna require a train and stuff. Let me see the finances finally. Let's go and close everything. This is how you should look at the finances. We are at October now. We do have 146,000 investment here. Bear that in mind. And the 200,000 minus. We need to pay attention to these numbers, because this is going to be showing us, you know, where we're losing money, where we're getting money, what our bottom line is. Again, the only two incomes we're going to get from road and railroad. If you're growing year on year, doesn't matter the expenses, that's a positive thing. This year is, whoa, that's another hit. It was minus 280,000. It's even worse now. But let's see what the income is showing us. Road, 44,000 income, 76,000 income, 93,000 income. That's a good trajectory. Good direction. Trajectory? Let's go with that. And then we have the railroad, 600, 800, 270. Now, these 270, when you have a small example of whoa, I can't even borrow more? Well, that's unfortunate, but that means we need to start earning money with what we have. It's not a problem. I think Arkhangelsk is going to grow. Public transport can expand. We'll see what's profitable, what's not. Look at this line, plus 5,000. We'll see. We will, and I really do want to make these people happy. I need to see if the stations are doing well, and then I need to focus on stuff like increasing grain, like here, for example, next stop. Here, steel mill stored for 48 iron. So the iron is not a problem. It's the coal. Even though it's right there, transport of coal seems to be the problem. And then steel here. Looks like we do have some steel, but we could have more steel. Look at this, 12, line 8 has 12 tools waiting for them. What's a tool factory doing? Needs more steel. So we need more coal, we need more steel transport, and potentially we need more tool transport. But this would be probably the places to grow. I will just double check, for example, this one. If we need more coal, is coal transport profitable? Looks like it is. This is the income and running cost. Looks like the coal transport is quite profitable. So I'm gonna, how much time do I have? Okay, fine, I'll do it. Let's go for 2 more. And what was the coal line again? Coal line is number 5. Click on the storage, this one here, and number 5. Boom. Right? 5? Is it 5? Yeah, it's 5. So this is gonna supply us with more coal. Do we need more tool supplies? Let's speed this up. Always these shortcuts. I always press number 3 for speeding, but it's not. And then we have the... is this gonna have enough steel for the tools? Well, I'm kind of hoping. Let's see. They're not producing anything because they require coal. This one is transporting coal. This one took steel. Come on. When this one unloads coal, will they manage to build steel? Yes, before the next vehicle comes. And now we have 5 vehicles that are transporting coal, so it's gonna be more balanced, or we should have more steel. And then we need to make sure that we have all the tools delivered. What are you delivering? Nothing. You're picking the tools up. Why do I have wood? Okay, this one, when it's a wood like this, I think it means that they never delivered tools before. Okay, so that means that they just started working, which is absolutely glorious. And as a finishing few moments, I'm gonna slow down and show you the situation. December 10th. Let's go for the 1st of January and pause there. Boom! December 17th, Oolykee's birthday in real life. And then let's go speed this up to the New Year's, and I will pause it after the New Year's. Okay, January 2nd, and let's do the... Whoa, we just had a huge falling off here. Let's talk about finances. We had 47,000 investment, minus 37,000 here. So that means that if we didn't have these investments, we would be positive. Which is, for me, that's a good. I'll take it. I'll take it. Income. 857,000, same as this year. Looks like we missed a train here, but we got it here, so Somewhere in between these two numbers is how much we should get income from railroads. So that means somewhere in between these two numbers. It's actually somewhere divided by 3 between these numbers. It's closer to this one. So like I would say like 800,000. And I would say here 50,000 plus from the... no, 50 to 100. 50,000 plus, I'd say. 50,000 plus... No, what's the halfway point? Halfway point doesn't matter. Like it will be plus, and then the road vehicles are finally, look at the earnings from the road vehicles. And now we have tool vehicles are going to be running with tools, earning profit, and then we need to build upon that. See these industries and then supply. Look at this, Chernihiv or Chernigiv. I don't know. I'm just gonna double check what's written on the map, but I don't know whose propaganda is that. Chernihiv. We're gonna call it Chernihiv, as Google Maps from Ireland says that way. But I know it's Kharkov, Kharkiv, Chernihiv, Chernigiv. I'm not sure. Okay. So one of those. And we have Arkhangelsk. I'm kind of leaning with Arkhangelsk being a capital because we decided that we can invest a lot there. Look at the public transport requirement here. And you really need to supply this. You need to transport people. They're going to grow. They're going to require more, but you need to satisfy this. So I'm thinking that either soon, probably in the next episode, we're going to be expanding public transport system. I think we're going to be rebalancing everything, putting some vehicles somewhere, seeing what we need to do where, and hopefully we're gonna grow. Currently we are positive, we are earning money, even though every year is negative. We are positive, trust you me. And I might run a year or so just to see how the finances go, but I think I don't need to. I think I'm happy with everything that's happening. Slightly, like for example, if there's some vehicles, I might monitor this, like if some vehicles are running empty, like we had here with food. We only have 6 food left. Will they have to I don't know. We'll have to balance. So probably next investment would be the grain train, and then I'm gonna have to do something with food probably. I'm gonna have excess food. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe I'm gonna just supply it all to Arkhangelsk because it is growing. I think it's gonna require more as well. So yeah, that could be a positive thing. Another grain train. But we will see. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have a description in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.